Uh, man, I'm just really recording this right now. I kind of wanted to write some shit, but I don't really feel like writing it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So it's just a little concept I'm playing with, just to get some thoughts out. I hope everybody doing good. But so I'm gonna just be talking to myself. But if y'all want to listen to it, I'm gonna be working shit out of my head. Uh, I always feel like so going on this journey, man, figuring out what to write, how I'm gonna write, how I'm gonna do it. I think the most important aspect of it is being able to keep my tone, like being able to keep my native, how I speak, my dialect, how I view the world. Because the thing about your language, man, it helps shape your thought, and it helps shape how you write, like how you speak, how you understand the world, or how you understand the world is a large function of how you speak, the words you use, the phrases you use, um, all that kind of shit. So when I'm writing, when I'm thinking about shit, I'm always wanting to do it in a way where I feel like I'm honoring the people who taught me outside of the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm honoring all the shit I learned in the barbershop. I'm honoring all the shit I learned at the corner store. I'm honoring uh, all the shit I learned on front porches, on back porches, in gangways. That kind of shit. Um, I think that's important. Um, I feel like I never want to be too academically. I don't want my tone to be too academic um, when it comes to classism and like elitism. Um, Being able to keep shit plain, keep shit simple, no matter how complex the concept might be, and finding a way to break it all down to where you can make it plain for people. That's important for me. Um, I think one of my so in this journey, man, it's a it's a lot of trepidation, right? And one of the things is my fear of having to fight against being elevated to some shit I don't necessarily want to be elevated to. Um, and keeping my head down and being able to stay in my little bubble. I made a post the other day about not being able to, like, I don't be knowing influencers, I don't be knowing who's who, like, and like I like that. I like to stay like that. Like I like being in my books. I like being to myself. I like being, in my own little world. And I got one of my biggest fears is that fear is not the right word, but one of my biggest worries is that that'll have to change. Like I'm starting to have conversations now about shit that I never thought I'd have to have conversations about concerning free routes, like um, just from a business aspect of it, and from a planning and long term shit. Like, and I just never want to lose that voice. You know what I'm saying? I never just want to lose. I never want to lose being able to be me and do me and being able to be y'all. I think that's important for me too. Is being able to feel like I represent y'all well. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what kind of weaponry I'm gonna have to equip myself with to be able to do that. And that part of it all being murky bothers me. You know, um, I want to say stay as rooted as I can. So, but I don't want to force it either, though. Like you don't want to. I don't want to force it. I don't want to. And I think that's the thing for all this time. I just go. Like I just go. Like I don't even be thinking about it. But you take that next step and then learning how to not think about it. And I think it's different. It's one thing to not think about it, and then you got to learn how to not think about it. And that's kind of what I'm playing with now, learning how to not think about it. You know, um, I keep wanting to say. Somebody asked me, do I feel pressure like with it? And yeah, I guess I do. Um, not in a bad way, like not in like a I'm a fold, like I'm a real nigga, man. I don't never fold, but just in a it's got to be right. Like it's got to feel like it's always felt, and knowing that that might take more than me just writing shit. Like it'll take fights and arguments and meetings and this, that, and whatever, and just knowing that, like that's kind of where the pressure comes from, the business aspect of it. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I just always want to keep it real. Mm. And I know it's cliche, but it's the truth. Like we got this far. I got this far. Um, yeah, I got this far. Um, just staying true, staying authentic. Y'all fuck with me because y'all feel like y'all know me, and I feel like I know y'all. And I don't want to put out a product that don't feel like that no more. Um, and to be clear, I don't think we will. But it's just figuring out to make sure we don't. I don't want somebody, because eventually what'll happen is we'll have to my package will have to go to somebody else, right? So somebody else gonna look at copy editor, editor gonna have to look at it, the publisher gonna have to look at it, whoever fuck, whatever fuck, they're gonna have to look at it. And then they're gonna be like, well, no, I think we should do it. And like those are the conversations. Like I'm nervous about having to fight about. And not nervous as in like they scare me and no shit like that, but just nervous as in like I'm gonna have to get energy to it. And I don't want to necessarily have to give energy to that. I never had to do it before. Um, and I feel like it'll be on me. I got some real niggas in the corner. You know what I'm saying? I got Fool, I got Crystal. Uh, and they just as invested as I am with it. But ultimately, the tone will be set by my leadership on this, because I mean it's mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Fool and Crystal are leaders in their own right, no doubt. But they got their own shit. They got their own brand. So they with me on this. They fucking with me on this. But when it boils down to it, it's I started it. So they're gonna be like, niggas, whatever you want to do. So um moving into a different space, wrapping my mind around that. And then the problem is that all gets convoluted when I'm trying to write. And so it's like, am I writing what I would write if I didn't have all of that on my mind? And that's when you delete shit and start shit over and throw shit away and, walk around this motherfucking garage and, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.